Yeah, low-key, I think I'm gonna take three. Like I'll be honest, I like the third, either third or fourth spot.
And you already know. You got months to think about it, dude. You already know.
Fair. Okay, hold on. Let me edit this shit more. Put our link. So technically, Bob, we're streaming. I'll send you the link on the chat right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. This is not made for kids. Just fuck them kids. And let's go back to the stream. Oh yeah, I gotta send you the link. Hold on. Did any of them answer you?
No. I think Weed's at work.
Oh, of course he is. All right, it's in the chat.
Did Brian read your message?
Yeah, I don't think he responded.
Oh.
That's fine. He was on Xbox and on Netflix, so I think he has more important stuff to do.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Netflix is king. Anyways, all right. Oh yeah, so Bobby, end of season recap, playoffs, and I'm sure we'll just ramble about some other shit like the draft and whatever.
Sounds good.
So let's get this. Let's get this bread. Okay. 3, 2, this is episode 29, 1. Welcome back. Finally, BallBoys episode 29. First and foremost, again, I feel like every time we do a new episode, we have to say we're back. But that's okay though. That's okay. Let's give a shout out to our boy Andrew. He got some big stuff going on right now. A shout out to Andrew. We love you. All right. As always though, our boy Marcelo.
Yes, sir.
And everyone's favorite Packers fan, Bob. Packers fan, Bob. All right, Bob. I've been waiting to do this because I've been leaning all day, so you couldn't see it. But the game on Sunday, today's Tuesday. The game on Sunday, Green Bay Packers. What happened? How did you lose to the Detroit Lions that had nothing to play for?
That's what happens, man.
You ain't lying, bro.
Your quarterback
Are you sad?
Yeah. Did you see the TikTok they posted after they beat us?
Yeah, dude, straight savage. Talking about what, 8 and 9, right? The whole time. Damn, bro. My boy froze. Anyways, but yeah, I did. That shit is disgusting. And then another disgusting one was the Jags when they won. The Jags had that TikTok exposing that one dude for his awful takes. You know what I'm talking about? Do you see that?
No, I never saw that one.
And that they
It's
were
good shit.
like dumb. The franchise was dumb. Everything they were doing.
Facts. He said, I hated that kid too. Shout out to him. Anyways, so off to the Packers. What happened to the Colts, dog?
Oh, we're getting into it.
Why not? Let's just start off with our team. Fuck it.
Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. I feel like it had to be done just so like they could like I don't even know like I don't want to say start from scratch, but like come back to earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I know everybody on like social media, everybody around's been like clowning them on like who the next quarterback is, like another old ass dude coming in, but like I feel like this is really gonna like force them to like go draft a QB, you know?
I
Before
agree
you
with
get
that.
into it with the draft and trade, relax. I know all you Bears fans, now that you got the number one pick, are like in the back, like it's gonna be an exciting process. But I'm glad. I mean, obviously, I had a lot of hopes, but I'm kind of glad it happened. Not as it was a lot worse than I hoped. Obviously, it was embarrassing, but like now this is our chance to like get a QB in the draft and like build them up instead of going out and trading for another 40-year-old guy.
Fair. Now, do you keep Saturday?
Man, this is difficult. Honestly, like I wasn't like, really like mad about the decision when they named him interim, but I feel like it's kind of I feel like the building is kind of torn because I feel like that's Jim Irsay's guy, but Chris Ballard had nothing to do with it and didn't want him, and I don't think he even wants him still. So if I were to guess, I don't think he's coming back, but I would not be surprised if he does. I don't think he was that bad. Like obviously he had no coaching experience, but like he was in the NFL for so many years. He knows what the locker room's like. He knows what the game is like. But obviously he's got experience, so we'll see.
Don't tell that to what's his name? Kayvon Thibodeau.
That clown.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up for real.
That was fucked up.
Um,
And he lied about it.
yeah, he's like, oh no, I didn't say it like that. Like, what you mean? All right, we're on wild card week, by the way. Anyways, my Bears. I'll start off. I won't make a long plea,
Oh
but
man, dude, we want to hear it all.
okay, all right.
It's been a
First
while
of
since we
all,
had the show.
I got exposed. Obviously, they did not go 9-8. Because I mean they got the first pick overall. That's fine. They went 3-14. Yeah, because then the Texans went 4.
No, they went 3-13-1.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. That
Texans
tiebreaker
went
is what did it. Um, Obviously not the season that I wanted. However, I'm still. I guess I didn't. I don't know. It was a rebuild, and I knew it was a rebuild, but I didn't think it was a tank rebuild. But $120 million cap, first overall pick with 7 more after. And everyone's calling him a running back, but I think my boy JF1 is, I don't want to say the truth, but he was better than last season. I think he's good. I think he'll be better with weapons, right? And with an O line. But I'm just saying, I might get copyrighted right now, but I have 6 minutes worth of highlights of him throwing it down the field. But, you know, uh, as the Bears fans always say, better luck next year. But I really think that's the case, to be honest.
He definitely looked a lot better than last year. I mean, you can't even compare last year to this year. He looks like a real quarterback this year.
Okay. Hey, thank you for saying something nice. I agree with that.
I'm going to talk all the shit in the world, but I mean, he did look like a quarterback this year. He made plays. He almost broke the single season quarterback rushing record, right? He was second.
Yeah, he was about 60 yards away from doing it.
Yeah, if he would have, I think if he played, he would have broke it easily. But
okay, I have a question for the both of you. Now, Lovie Smith, should he get investigated for that shit?
For what? For tanking?
Well, okay, This man was, if they lost, they would have kept the number one pick, the Texans, right?
Yeah.
This man had David Mills throw a Hail Mary. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they attempted the 2-point for the win, almost guaranteeing that they would get the second round pick.
I'm gonna pull one out of your book. You sound goofy.
Okay, that's fine. Shit.
What? What?
Yeah, I think.
How could you
I think
investigate someone for winning?
I
Okay,
think you're
I'm just
reaching there,
saying.
Mateo. I think you guys are reaching there. I can see why it comes because he was a long-time head coach for the Bears, but like, I'm pretty sure going into that game, Lovie Smith knew he wasn't coming back. Davis Mills knows they're moving on to another quarterback, so they're like, "Fuck the Texans, let's go win it and not let them get the number one pick." And not
That's
to
fair.
mention, they're playing a division rival.
I mean,
Oh
if
yeah,
if
facts.
you're an NFL head coach, you're trying to win the damn game. You're not going to go out there and lose on purpose, regardless of what your record is.
Hey, I'm just sparking up controversy. That's all. I mean,
Like, we're just happy.
It-
We're just happy.
it just seems like to me that they had already told him what his status was before the game, and he was just give a big fuck to the Texans. To be honest,
Exactly.
um,
And that whole situation is fucked up, like in general, because going into the season, who had any expectations for the Texans? So it's like, why aren't you giving Lovie Smith at least another season? You're gonna give
I
him one
agree.
season of false hope and then just fire him.
Yeah, like David Culley. Who's
Yeah.
gonna want that job? You know,
Honestly.
because if they fire people left and right, then what the fuck? Other than getting
than,
Josh
like-
McCown.
Other than like they're obviously gonna draft a quarterback, I don't see any other reason why anybody would want that job.
What about Jeff Saturday?
Nah,
What
hell,
about
he
him?
wouldn't do that. If he doesn't get the
Alright.
job for the Colts, I think he's gonna go into broadcasting because I think he's already got an offer from like I think ESPN.
Yeah, I think it's ESPN. I thought it was. He's good on
He'd
TV.
be, yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
good at it. I
Now he's
mean,
got
shit,
coaching experience. He's gonna make him better on TV. I
That
don't
would
see
be
him going
interesting.
anywhere else.
But since both of our teams have and then we'll get to the Packers, but both of our teams have a pretty interesting situation. Your boy Ballard was like, "We'll give anything for a quarterback." Do you trade up? Do you trade with the Bears? And what do you give up?
Well, shit. Honestly, like other than like the trade for Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan, the Colts aren't known for getting fleeced in trades. So, like I said, don't get too excited. If anybody's gonna
Fair.
give you a big package, it's probably gonna be the Texans.
That's
I mean,
fair.
other than like, I assume you would like some players from the Colts in the trade package with them. I don't see how the Colts outbid the Texans other than players included. So I don't know. Like honestly, I can see them moving up, but like I don't know about to the number one.
I will say the last
Ballard is very
time.
cheap when it comes to trades.
Does he trade often? I don't even know. to be
Yeah, but
honest.
it's usually like within picks, it's usually trading back. You rarely. I don't honestly. I don't know if he's ever moved up in like an early part of the draft. But I don't know.
So
honestly.
the
Because
last
obviously,
time,
like right now, obviously his job's on the line, so I could definitely see it happening, but I would not count on it.
I mean, so you would know better than the both of us, to be honest. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I hope my team just gets a haul for it. But I was trying to look it up because I remember the last time the last time a team traded into the first spot to get a quarterback was Jared Goff. And I don't want to give the wrong details, but from what I remember reading earlier today, it was 2 or 3 firsts, 2 or 3 seconds, and like a third. Would you consider that too much to get one of these quarterbacks this year?
As in for the Colts, hell yeah.
Yeah, it depends where you're trading from. If you're trading into the first round, maybe, but like if you're trading just up a couple picks, yeah, I think it's too much.
Okay, that's fair. Because
I'm not like too
from
exactly sure. You might know better than I since you looked it up, but I think the what was it what team was it? Was it the Rams, right? For
it
Jared
was
Goff?
the Rams trading with the Titans. I think the
Yeah,
Titans were number one
they
that
moved
year.
up like quite a bit of spots for that, didn't they?
It was 15.
Yeah, see, yeah,
That's a lot more than 3.
that's why it was so
But
much.
you got to think about this though. What um, I got to look this up. I should have been ready. But when the Trey Lance trade, Miami and the 49ers wasn't in Miami like 8 or something, and they gave like 3 first-round picks to get to be number 2. So I mean, uh,
Wasn't that the draft we
the
watched?
Bears can get. Hmm?
That was the Justin Fields draft, right?
Yes, yeah. Because I remember Miami got Waddle for that trade. They got Chubb for that trade, and they got Tyreek for that trade. All 3 of those
So all this
picks.
talk, like, as a Bears fan, like, what do you want? What's like the minimum you want?
At least, so okay. I was having this conversation with another fellow Bears fan last night. Bobby was in this conversation. He heard this. The beauty of that, by the way, is we're both Bears fans, but we see the team at totally 2 different perspectives, which is a nice thing, to say the least. At
You're talking
least
about
2
RB1?
first.
You ain't escaping, dude.
I'm trying to figure out if he likes him or not. I don't think he likes Fields. Anyways, um, he doesn't like Fields.
I don't know.
Oh,
Not at
okay.
all.
Well, whatever. At least 2 firsts, and
Additional first, like apart from moving down.
so like so say we'll just say from 4 to 1, just hypothetically. So I want the 4th, next year's first, and like maybe 2 seconds if possible. A little haul, because then after that they got 8 more picks. But if I was trading for like with the Raiders, I would try to pick up a high profile receiver. So we'll just say a first, the receiver, and then maybe 2 seconds.
Here's a
Instead
good
of trading
question for you, though. What if the Cardinals gave you DeAndre Hopkins, that pick number 3, and like some money or another pick? Would you take that?
I'm glad you mentioned DeAndre Hopkins, because that was the argument that we had yesterday. He got our mutual friend got mad at me. I mean, if DeAndre Hopkins is on the table, then sure. But I feel like he's injury prone, and that was my concern. And plus, he came off of a suspension, and that was my concern. I kind of rebutted with DeAndre, I'm sorry, Devontae Adams, and he got mad at me. He's like, "Well, you rather take Devontae Adams?" Like, why not?
Wouldn't.
Exactly.
But okay, so
Thank you.
here's what I got into. Like, okay,
But yeah,
why would the
I would
Cardinals
accept
do
it.
that? Why would the Cardinals do that? Well, I mean, like, why would the Cardinals try to move up? They already got the 3rd.
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
need a quarterback.
Yeah. If they want
I
to
would
move
think
DeAndre
about
Hopkins for some cap space, but I mean, I don't think that really even affects that.
Yeah,
It might.
I feel like I think the Cardinals are in a good spot. Like, to just stay put.
Yeah.
Because obviously the Texans need a quarterback. The Bears want to trade down. So honestly, right now the Bears are the only team in their way for like a possible player that they want. That's not a quarterback, obviously.
I was telling my dad I would be absolutely shocked if the Bears actually end up picking a quarterback. Like I would have no words. I fully expect them to trade down. If not once,
Are you talking
twice.
about the report that came out today?
I mean, I've been hearing it in general. All the shit talkers. Oh, let's see. They need a real quarterback. But then, like, once fucking who's the Mike Tannenbaum was like, I would trade Justin Fields and pick up a smaller fucking quarterback. And I'm like, okay,
I read that
bro.
article. That was stupid.
He said that on ESPN, bro.
You know how I feel about this, but like that would be stupid.
Stupid.
Like I'm not a big Justin Fields fan, but like he is the Bears right now.
Yes, 100%. I mean, listen, he had no line, he had no receivers, and he still had, for what it's worth, and a 3-14 season. I think he still had an okay season, a better season than last year.
All right. Are you talking about overall, or are you talking about passing?
Overall,
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not that delusional, and the
your boy Odie, damn bro, Bob over here.
Bro.
I'm used to arguing with Odie about the Bears.
Sorry, you can argue with him about the Packers in a minute, because Bobby has a theory about the Packers, but
your boy Bob said he was good.
I also revised my theory.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that. But overall, I mean, he needs to be a better passer, but the passes that he have made were money, bro.
You're talking about the deep ball passes?
Yes, dude.
You know there's more to passing than deep balls, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You can make a good argument that a lot of those were just jump balls.
Jump balls and wheel routes.
No, not wheel routes. Come on, bro. Some of them were tight windows. Now you sound like Andy, bro.
Okay, let's get into this now, right?
All right.
We gotta talk about that too.
I'm done with my I'm not on the borderline, like I said, I think the last episode or a couple episodes ago, about how I'm not sure if he's good or a bust. He's not a bust anymore. But he has not shown me anything as a passer. Anything, bro. He has the good 1 or 2, maybe 3 good deep balls a game. Where's everything else? He only gets 20 passes a game.
Well, here's the thing:
he averages almost as many rushing yards as he does passing yards. That's not good, Mateo. That's exciting. That gets the fans going. That's not a good thing, though.
If you put this man in a system like the Ravens, the 49ers, anyone that has a competent play caller, a real running back, a good line, receivers, he'd win the Super Bowl, I think. But I don't know. Mateo, I feel like your organization, your owner, they do nothing to put pieces around this guy.
Okay.
It's going to be Cutler all over again.
We're going to get into
100%, 100%.
They're going to fuck this guy up.
You know what another problem is, Mateo? How far away do you think the Bears are from getting a decent team around him?
Wait, hang on. You said it yourself. You didn't expect this to be the tank year. It's already year 2. Now we're going into year 3.
Okay, all right. If we get into so the first point, yes, it's hard to judge him as a passer, but I mean, and I guess this kind of meshes into my next point with the weapons and what's around him. My boy had Amir Smith-Marset for a while. My boy had Dante Pettis. My boy had Equinemius St. Brown. And my boy, Darnell Mooney's a demon. Okay, a mini demon. I'll say that. But
isn't a good quarterback supposed to elevate his weapons?
Yeah, but okay.
I know, you named a bunch of stringers.
There's a bunch of I can't even tell you the amount of drops and game deciding plays that the receivers fucked up on. So I mean, the Vikings
but
game.
Going into this, obviously you want weapons, but how do you expect your team to be doing that when they're trading fucking 32nd overall pick for Chase Claypool?
So okay, I'll get into that as well. So with the free agent market, 4 receivers, I think that was the best route to go. Now I'll say this: I don't think this new regime, I have to keep saying that it's new. I don't think this regime knew that they were going to get the first overall pick and actually have that record. To be quite honest with you, a lot of these games were decided by one play or one score. other than the Packers game, they got blown out. But a lot of those games that they lost were winnable. So I think at the time in the trade deadline, I think that was one of the best routes to go. And I mean, I'll still say it. I mean, he didn't do shit and he got injured. And I agree with that. But I feel like you also have to build chemistry and have a full off season. There was one more point I wanted to make. Oh,
let me just cut in real quick. In
yes.
defense for you, like looking as an outsider looking in, the media and the fan base obviously put a lot of pressure on your front office to get him help. So I can see why they did the trade, but like looking at it, I don't see how you could justify it at all. Only because not thinking about free agency, but only because look at how many good receivers come out of the draft every year now. That was the 32nd overall pick, bro. You could have got a way better guy than Chase Claypool.
For sure. And
I mean, in hindsight, like, yeah, you didn't know it was going to be that good of a pick, but like, it was still a second round pick. You could have got a good receiver.
So I think so. I was telling this to my mutual Bears fan. I'm giving Ryan Poles, the GM, brand new GM, and Matt Eberflus the benefit of the doubt. Now, I think Poles inherited a mess. There was a lot of dead cap space that they had to get rid of or eat or whatever. They traded a lot of assets to build in this draft. Roquan, he just got paid. The Bears were never going to pay him that much money, by the way. Robert Quinn, an aging defender. Yeah, did we need him during the season? Yes, but come on. And he's on IR. Good for him, though. I mean, he's on the Eagles, so he could win a championship. Anyways, so I can see the approach where you get all these assets. Again, you have the number one cap space in the league. You have 8 picks. That includes the first round pick overall. And let's be real, probably more when they trade. I think this is the time where they can truly start building around. So like, for an example, when you inherit something, you can't just pick off of what the last guy did. I mean, it has to be your own. You have to start from scratch. I don't think that was going to happen in one season. And so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And my last thing, mutual Bears fan, and I get it. The Bears have a history of messing everything up, which I agree. And maybe it's just the optimism in me, but I can't really pin the past mistakes on this new GM. I can only go up on what he's doing. I mean, he came from Kansas City when they rebuild. He was there for the Mahomes thing. Like he was there for a team, a championship caliber team building, you know. That's just me.
If they're doing all of that, then like, why would you give up a second for a receiver that's borderline bust?
What you were breaking up just a bit. Are you talking? Why would I give up which one?
A second round pick if you're like obviously rebuilding, obviously collecting all these assets. You give up a second round pick for a borderline bust receiver.
It's hard to justify. I mean, again, I don't think they knew what they were going to have available to them at this point in time. I didn't know that they were going to have this much. I'll just use the word freedom because you can do a lot of stuff now. It's a team altering, time. And I think honestly, I mean, Cole Beasley was going to be a free agent. There wasn't just a lot of names out there, so
it still makes zero sense though.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I rather have Chase Claypool than Amir Smith-Marset or N'Keal Harry.
It doesn't even matter though. Like you guys are obviously rebuilding. You're most likely gonna use a pick on a receiver, right?
Mm-hmm, probably, hopefully.
It's not saying you'd rather have this dude than Chase Claypool. It's saying you'd rather have a possible good ass receiver coming out of the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I agree with that.
Even another direction, like that's basically a late first round pick. You could have another position.
Maybe that's one of the biggest gambles then is the Chase Claypool. It's just I guess I can just hope now that he builds up a good rapport on the offseason with QB1. But I mean, at the end. I don't think we can only go up from here, I guess.
I could see you guys going
Yeah.
defensive line at number 1.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Will Anderson is the probable like if they don't trade or who's that other
Would
guy?
you be mad if they don't trade back?
I wouldn't say mad. I wouldn't say I would be mad, but I guess I'd be a little disappointed that they couldn't get more assets. But I mean, Will Anderson's a good ass player. Yeah, but do you think he's worth the first pick overall?
Me?
I mean, yeah, because I mean,
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you've
Hell yeah.
seen more tape than him, or
Listen.
than me.
Last year, I mean, and this is a fact. If he was eligible last year, he would have been the number 1 overall pick.
Damn.
Coming from this year though, with all the the QB needy things, like I don't think he would be the number 1 overall pick, but he's definitely that talented. But like from the Bears' point of view, you could still get him, trade back.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, if you
I
trade
agree.
back, you're going to trade with a QB needy team, as long as you don't trade too far back,
Especially
even if it's like the Colts, you could probably still get him or a Carter from Georgia.
I agree 100%. Like I'd be fine with them trading back, but not like 9, 10.
Yeah.
Like 4. I think 4 or 5, maybe 5 is a little too much or too far to get them. But I think 4 is the sweet spot, to be honest. If the Cardinals don't pick them up, because the Cardinals might, just due to best player available. But Bobby.
So in the draft, would you say the Bears are a best player available type of team, the whole thing? There's no
that's
one position you want. It's just best player available every pick.
That's what Pohl said earlier today. He had a press conference. I mean, he was asked straight up, "Is Justin Fields your is he starting next year?" And he's like, "Yeah." And in order for me to pick quarterback, they would have to absolutely blow me away or something, which I think that's just pandering to what the value of that pick is. But he specifically said D-line. He specifically said corner and O-line. So I would say best player available, if not a strength already. And I think they're going to re-sign Montgomery.
Really?
Because I think, he's a free agent. I think they like the tandem of Montgomery and Khalil Herbert. Plus Montgomery is sure, and Montgomery is a damn good blocker, to be honest. That's just me.
He probably won't require a big deal either.
No, and
you got the money.
Yeah, I was to say they can afford that shit, so I'm happy.
That's what I was gonna get into with you guys. I mean, I guess you already kind of said it. You knew the Bears weren't gonna pay Roquan, and you're happy that he got paid from the Ravens. So are you do you don't wish that they would have kept him?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you said that they wouldn't pay them, but would you have wanted them to pay him?
Would I rather have him or Jack Sam, or I like Jack Sam more, but
don't start this.
No. I'm not comparing them. I'll say Nicholas Morrow or Roquan. Obviously, I'd rather have Roquan, but not for that much. You're trying to build a whole new team. I don't see how that's feasible. I mean, I'm sure you can do a lot more with that money. And again, the draft. So I loved him as a Bear. He should have been Pro Bowl so many times. He should have been All Pro so many times as a Bear. And for some reason, when he magically gets traded, they make him the fucking Pro Bowl, which I have an issue with.
Isn't that fan base? Fan voting?
I mean, is it though? Because
that's what I think it is, because every year it's I don't know. I mean, I personally do never agree with the Pro Bowl, so I feel like it is fan voting.
The Pro Bowl, it's a popularity contest.
I mean, exactly. Okay, and that's fine, but I think Roquan is pretty popular, and let's be real, Bears fans are bugs. I know a lot of
That's
people
true also.
yeah, and I think that he should have. I mean, even in like, I think Trubisky got in, but Roquan didn't, even though Roquan was like top 3 in the league.
And
Which I kind of,
Roquan made the Pro Bowl this year.
yes, as a Raven, as soon as he got traded.
Did they have more primetime games than the Bears did?
They had one primetime game, his first game as a Raven, and that's it.
I mean, like
And
Bob said earlier, it's a popularity contest, and it's really just based on like fan bases. And like honestly, like Roquan's not really like a flashy player, so like
I mean,
comparing
true.
him to like a quarterback is like it's kind of unfair to him.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel like we kind of I took over this podcast and turned it into a Bears podcast. So my bad.
That's what we wanted, dude. That's what we wanted. I didn't get my. We didn't get our apologies either.
And like, okay, you know what? And I'll do my quick apologies. Yes, I apologize for being dumb, saying 9-8. I apologize to Motor City Dan Campbell because he's a demon. The Lions were surprisingly good this season. Jared Goff was slinging it, and I told Bobby that he was going to sling it against the Packers, and he goes,
Hold on.
Jared Goff ain't slinging shit.
This man didn't sling anything. We just didn't sling it either.
I mean, but it's Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, the same Super Bowl appearances as Rex Grossman, bro. The demon, the king. What's your theory on your Packers, though?
My theory is he's gonna play another year. I don't see why.
You said what?
He's gonna come. I think he's gonna come back one more year. I don't see why not at this point. He's not unless they trade him to the Raiders, which I highly, highly, highly doubt. He's gonna come back. They already said we're keeping Matt LaFleur. We're keeping Joe Barry. Sadly, keeping everybody else. Might bring back Hackett. I'll take it. I'd run it back. If Hackett was our OC, I'd run it back with Aaron one more year. Not gonna lie.
Joe Barry's buns, though, bro.
I'm just saying, Bob. I needed like 10 more fantasy points from Aaron Jones, and then you guys gave AJ Dillon 2 touchdowns. I'm just saying.
Aaron Jones fumbled the ball.
No, not that game, but like 2 games ago, I think it was Monday night against the Rams. I think.
Oh.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
So, who are the Packers going to draft? What do they need? If everyone's coming back, what do they need?
I think we're at 15. I don't know. I think they're going to go like probably defense, I would think. They always just randomly go defense. We're not going to take a receiver. I have zero hope for us to take any person of skill. We're not going to take a receiver. We're not going to take a tight end. We might take a running back knowing this team. I don't know. I'm just assuming another corner, another linebacker.
I want next time that you and Andy are on the show together, I want you to ask him for an apology on not knowing who Rasul Douglas was. Dude's a dog. Oh, Andy's gonna be pissed because he had Justin Jefferson in the fantasy championship, and Jair Alexander shut him down. So
Did the gritty
you're gonna probably hear from that too. Yeah, Andy was disgusted.
Can we talk about that too? What do you do with that situation? You have 3 quarterbacks. You got one that's been to a Super Bowl, one that's supposed to be good. Now you got this dude out of nowhere. I don't know what you do at that point.
You trade Trey Lance. He's not good.
Trade Lance? You would trade
He's
Trey
not
Lance?
good, bro. I've been saying keep Jimmy G. We agreed. Fuck E. Jimmy G's a winner, bro.
Well, okay.
Yeah, your boy Odie too, man. All that hate.
Would you get a bigger trade haul for Jimmy or for Trey?
For Trey Lance.
Yeah, I guess.
Because you can make the argument.
I actually had this conversation with Andy about like his thoughts about it. He said like if Brock Purdy actually like leads them to like an NFC championship or a Super Bowl, like they gotta trade Trey Lance, right? I don't think. I mean, his trade value is like as high as it is right now. I don't think it's very high. And he said something about them being open to bringing Jimmy G back. I can
To
see it
play,
happening. I don't want it. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's say hypothetically, this dude takes you to the Super Bowl and loses to like Patrick Mahomes or something. Okay, let's say he throws like 2 picks in the Super Bowl, plays okay, but he got you there. You trade Jimmy then?
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what Jimmy is.
You trade
If you
Trey?
get if
Well,
you can get
you talking about Jimmy or Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy. I'm saying, let's say Brock Purdy gets you to the Super Bowl, doesn't play very well, loses the game, and then you're like, now what do we do? If he throws like 3 picks and looks like ass in the Super Bowl.
but if he still wins, you trade Jimmy G. That's like a younger Jimmy G.
But if he loses the Super Bowl, do you trade? You still trade Trey?
Yeah, I think Trey Lance is getting traded like no matter what.
For real. I mean,
Like,
you can, and if you look at it as just a picks point of view or a haul, you can get a haul for him. You can make the argument. I mean, I'll say, because if QB desperate teams will pay almost anything. You could be like, this man was a second pick overall. We don't know what he's capable of yet. The one game he played, he tore up the Bears defense, even though he lost. Shit like that.
Texans.
did he though?
No, he didn't. He was ass.
They went to the Texans.
You, basically you could get a lot for the unknown. I think. I would think so. It would be like a gamble, at least a 2 and a 3.
Yeah. I mean, the Raiders need a quarterback too. They might want Jimmy. I don't know. Or Trey.
Oh, bro, they're gonna trade with the Bears and give Devontae.
Oh my God. I also don't buy into any of this nonsense with Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady's going to stay in Tampa and Aaron's staying in Green Bay. The Raiders are going to get completely screwed. Their best bet is Jimmy.
Man, I want Tom Brady to retire so bad. Tired
Yeah.
of this.
I guess it depends what they do this year. I think they can make it to the Super Bowl, honestly.
The
The only-
Bucks.
But here's the thing: they're playing the Cowboys this week, right?
Yeah.
That's probably a win. Then they got to play Minnesota. That's probably a win. Then all they have to do is beat them. They can probably beat the Eagles.
Damn, bro. You already called
I agree.
Minnesota a dub?
And then per Colin Cowherd, you play a streaky Josh Allen in the Super Bowl, and you win a game.
Colin Cowherd, okay.
I'm just saying the Vikings play at like 3 this weekend, so upset alert. Tell Frank.
Who do they
Uh-oh.
get? Playing the Giants, right?
Yeah.
Where's Derek Carr going? Is he staying with the Raiders?
I read the same person. I think no, it wasn't. I don't think it was the same person that wrote that article about the Bears. I read an article saying he would get traded to the Packers. That was the dumbest thing I read all day.
Derek Carr?
That might be the dumbest thing I read.
My thing is, like, I can only say my point of view, like the mutual Bears fan. He's like, Devontae Adams is staying as a Raider, which if Derek Carr's not there, there's no way.
He said he'd be open to staying if they get a quarterback.
I mean, bro, but there's so many. I mean, I don't know. I'm not Devontae Adams, but like, I feel like the only reason why he wanted to go there to begin with was because of Derek Carr.
He also grew up a Raiders fan, though.
Okay, I forgot about that. That's fair. I mean,
But
I was on a
I think he's assuming that quarterback's going to be one of the number 12s. So I don't know about that. You might be right, honestly. If they don't pull off this Aaron or Brady trade, then I don't know what's going to happen.
Geno Smith, Seahawks future.
Is Pete Carroll just that good of a coach, or is Geno actually good?
I don't. Maybe both can be true.
Geno Smith.
My man did not write back.
I think you extend him.
For how long? Because it depends.
2 or 3 years. You got nothing to lose.
Okay.
Draft a rookie late in the first round and keep Geno.
I fuck with that. And one more thing. Shout out to Andrew. Andrew's boy, Sean Payton, to the Broncos.
Did he take the job?
I know there's mutual interest.
I heard the Cardinals.
I know he wants to be the owner. Know that, but
That's also Andrew's boy, Cliff Kingsbury.
Andrew's boy Stetson Bennett last night.
Demon.
He was getting pissed on Twitter.
he's like, you're a middle-aged grown man playing against 18-year-olds. How are you that good? Like, you're not that good. That's fucked up, bro. Then he tells me, he's like, bro, that's like you suiting up and cutting up these fucking teens. I said, okay. He's not wrong though.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Andrew's just a hater. We know this.
I mean, fair.
He's mad because they just beat Ohio State.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, he was telling me Ohio State should have been in. It was for that fucking kick. Who's the bigger hater though? Andy, or Andrew?
Definitely Andy.
I think E clears everybody.
Wait, who's E again? Is he the Steelers fan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, Bob doesn't know, man. E is a hater.
It's a bug.
You mention one sport, one team, Evan just like, oh, they suck. Oh, he's garbage. Oh, he's ass. Never won a Super Bowl. Oh my god, dude.
Does he like Kenny Pickett?
I don't know, to be honest, because I feel like
he didn't like the pick when they picked him, but I think he like grew on him. I guess I don't know. He got mad at me because I told him Stetson Bennett was better than Kenny Pickett today. It's kind of facts.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to ask you. Are you open to the Colts signing Cliff Kingsbury or no?
No.
Well, you don't think he's a coach?
Oh.
I think he's going back to college.
Facts.
Yeah, probably.
In terms of coaches for the Colts, they reported like 5 interviews today. Right now, I like Ben Johnson from the Lions. The DC from the Lions, I forgot his name.
Ooh,
the OC from the Eagles.
Aaron Glenn's not their defensive coordinator, is he?
I think it is, actually.
I think it is.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn's nice.
And then the DC from the Broncos. Those are the 3 guys that I like right now.
I read Mike Kafka. I don't know if I didn't realize Mike Kafka was the Giants.
St. Rita legend? Hell yeah, bro.
He might get a job. I heard Panthers, though. I read that. That's what I read.
No, there goes my phone. Sorry.
I think Frank Reich is Panthers, too.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
My boy Frank.
That would be interesting.
I actually liked Frank Reich. I'm not going to lie.
I did, too. Had to be done, though.
I forgot about the Panthers. They can also trade up and pick up a quarterback, huh?
You don't like Sam Darnold, Demon?
That's Weed's boy. For real.
Who's there? Don't they have a backup that was like playing? Or is that not? No, they don't.
PJ Walker, bro.
XFL goats.
Legend.
PJ Walker.
Battle Hawks, bro.
He's about to go back to the Battle Hawks.
It's fucked up. I mean, in that case, like if they do trade up, I would pick up I would take a first from them, a second, and DJ Moore.
Come on, dude.
Why is everyone so high?
The Panthers? What pick are the Panthers?
I think there's a 9th. I can tell you right now because I have the
If you're moving that far down, you better want more than that.
The Panthers are 9, yes.
You better want like 2 firsts, 2 thirds, or 2 seconds, a third, and DJ Moore.
Bro, how do the Eagles pick number 10? That's what?
Bum ass Saints.
Who they traded with? Oh yeah, the Saints. Shout out to Andrew.
The Falcons. Oh, they need a quarterback. They're number 8.
Hey, the Saints are buns though, for real. Dennis Allen, buns.
They just had a bad year.
Andrew's down bad, dude. I told Andy like all season to leave Andrew alone because he's down bad. And Sean Payton's about to go to another team.
you said fuck the Saints. What the fucking go on the Broncos instead of the Saints. There was one more thing I wanted to say before we move on. Kind of a end of the season recap before we move on to playoffs and make our picks real quick. Obviously,
Fields.
What about him?
I don't know.
Everything.
He's my QB right now.
Is he him?
Who?
You know,
he can be him.
Fields?
Oh, okay, can be. All right. That's all I saw all season was
I
him.
mean, I think he is, but he needs a real team. And right now, they flat out don't have any team. They have no stadium, no organization, they have no plan. They have nothing. It's a quarterback and a couple pieces and a coach. Like
That's a
You
Packers fan
mean
saying that.
it's a running back and a couple pieces.
you have David Montgomery. You have a couple mid receivers that are like decent.
Mid, come on, bro. They're bottom. Other than Darnell Mooney, they're bottom tier.
We'll see what they do with the pick,
Darnell Mooney's mid.
I guess.
According to Andy.
Cole Kmet had a good year. Can we at least agree on that?
No, I will. Well, he definitely made the leap from year 2 to 3.
He's nice.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, nice. Also, the Big Ten commissioner is about to be the next Bears president.
Really?
Is that a good thing?
I think so. It's a great hire. And then, but my thing is, casuals are going to be like, "Oh, we want someone with football. Like we want a football guy." Yada yada. I'm like, do you not understand that this team is a business? Like you have to at least run this part as a business, and then you have your football guy as a GM. Like,
yeah.
And let's be real, they're going to focus majority on that new stadium in Arlington.
Mm-hmm.
So
I did. Did you see the video of the plans they put out to stay here? That is sick.
I did,
dude. I
it's
love
sick.
it. It's amazing.
Let me tell you, it's sick, but it's literally impossible.
I mean, what's impossible,
bro? They have They proposed. This is not even the stadium now, Bob. They proposed a fucking central transportation, fucking between CTA, the Red Line, or whatever it is, all in one. You have to change highways, the tracks, literally everything, and that's just not even the stadium. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I just don't even know how long that it would take. Like at least 10 years to build. There's no way.
That's what I said, and they said, "Oh, it's only going to be $2 billion." No way, and your mayor's getting out of office, so it's not happening.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, the Arlington one looked cool, but like I feel the way they made this stadium here look, I want my team to play there.
I mean, I agree.
It's on the lakefront. That's sick.
It's nice as hell. The renderings are literally perfect, but unfortunately, that's all that they're ever going to be are fucking renderings. It's that. Did you see that project? Did you see that video?
How long did? What you talking about? Oh,
Marcelo.
What?
Did you see that video? No, you're good.
It looks like they spent $1 million on this video.
About the stadium?
Yeah, how they're gonna reamp or change Soldier Field. Yeah.
I saw like the beginning of the video. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, dude, they're like, we're gonna have fucking stages and fucking the stadium itself looks like it's like 36 stories high.
Dude, and they made these pillars on the side in the corners that make no type of sense whatsoever, but they look like the sickest thing in the world.
Oh no, I think those are the original pillars. They're just gonna build around it with glass.
Oh, wait, that makes sense. But you can like go in them. I don't know how that would work.
And my thing is, I forgot who I was talking to. It's already an established building, so you know how long that's gonna take for it not to ruin the integrity of what's there.
I mean, it seemed like what they did in this video was just built on top of it, though. So I feel like it's not. They took that little dome off and they just built on top of it.
They built on top and around, and somehow it's magically like 37,000 fucking stories, and it's 100,000 seat stadium. There's no.
Well, it looked
there's
like
no way.
If you watch they kept the bottom and they just built on top, and like they made it like a giant ass like dome looking thing. I don't know how that would even work, but
I agree.
I don't think there's enough space.
I'm sure more topics will come up once we go through the playoffs. But finally,
also, last thing on the NFL season.
Yes.
Why does my coach want to keep Joe Barry?
Because your coach is dumb. He got bailed out by Rodgers so many times.
He said he does not think he's making any personnel changes, and Joe Barry might be the worst defensive coordinator in the division.
But
probably the worst.
let's be real though. Let's be real though. I think coaches lie all the time, and that's why people are like, when they
This guy-
watch them, they're like, "Well, he said he doesn't think, but that leaves the door open." You know, shit. I mean, they're already saying that with Fields when uh, Ryan Poles was like, "Well, a quarterback has to blow me away." Obviously, I don't. Let's be real. They're not going to draft a quarterback, but then they're like, "Oh, he left the door open." Same thing with Matt LaFleur. LaFleur.
I think he's serious. I don't know. Not happy about
Well, you're the fan, not me, so you would know. You would know more. Um, hey,
Yeah.
how about the NFC North not being as wide open as I thought it would be?
I think it's pretty wide. How could you not say it's not wide open?
The Vikings are decent. The Lions are good.
Yeah, it's
They
wide
have
open.
one of the Bears. Hopefully, are going to be good with the new team. And let's be real, the Packers are the Packers. Somehow, they're always going to be good, whether the league wants them to be good or not. Shout out to the Zebras.
Shout out to Zeke.
Oh my god, that picture kills me every time you guys pull it up on Twitter with the ref doing the Lambo leap.
I like the one. I like the one he sent me a couple days ago. It was the one. Or he put. I think you tweeted it. It was the ref with the draft pick.
Yeah, I have it. So you're holding up the
Yeah.
Packers jersey. I'm telling you, bro. You cannot tell me any different.
I mean,
Shit's
that was
rigged.
kind of.
I mean, isn't that as a Bears fan, like, don't you just like you got to get it? You know, if you have a superstar quarterback, it's gonna happen. You just got to
Fair.
deal with it.
I'm waiting for him to at least give some respect to Justin Fields. I mean, I'm just saying.
What?
Well, listen, when he's
All right.
sliding, bro.
Yeah, I got what you're trying to get at. Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you.
But like other shit, like when you're talking about the Packers, like it's gonna happen. They're gonna get the calls all the time. I agree with you about Justin Fields. Like it's crazy, but like with superstar quarterbacks, you just gotta deal with it.
It's sickening. I'm sick, bro.
Yeah. As a Bears fan, I would be sick too if I was a Bears fan.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
But
Bob?
all them years of like the Colts and Patriots rivalry, I get it, you know.
Let's see. All right, we haven't made picks in a long time, and I really wish we could have kept score to shit on E with this terrible fucking. He had a losing record the first couple of weeks. Remember that shit? He was like 2-53 or whatever.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. But let's get this started. NFL Wild Card Weekend. We hit. What's up? Oh, what is this?
Bracket.
Damn, what the heck is this fancy?
I just went to whiteboards on the Zoom thing and pressed bracket.
This dude froze.
You can fill them in.
Whiteboard
Oh,
free?
damn.
All right, you ready, bro? First game, Seattle against the 49ers. And Niners, bro.
Can you see the whiteboard?
Yeah, this shit's cool as hell.
Is it working?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can make adjustments? Oh, my God. Oh, I got you, bro. Oh, what the fuck?
What's the net? Read me the games.
Modern technology. Okay, next game. Chargers and Jags. Jag off. Why is the Vikings here? I see. Okay. Next game. Miami and the Bills. This would be a good game. It might be. Okay.
Oh, we don't have enough. Never mind. We don't have
That's all right. We could put the wild card because I know some teams are on a bye, so that's fine.
Vikings play who are the Giants?
Giants in Minnesota. And then Baltimore, Cincinnati. And then Dallas, Tampa.
How do I add page? Oh, hold on.
Man, you came up with the fucking surprise. This shit's awesome. Had I known, you know what? Next episode, I'm gonna put in everyone's logos and shit. Damn, bro.
Nah, this isn't working. Shit.
It's all right.
Go back to this one. What's
Did
the
it save?
Wait, hold on. Where's the other template? Oh, I lost my first one.
Damn.
That's annoying.
It's okay. We'll go game by game. You can just
Okay,
do that,
yeah.
bro.
Not sure.
All right. First game. The Seahawks and the 49ers. As much as competitive as I would like it to be, I think the 49ers are gonna win handily.
Yep.
Fuck Andy.
No arguing
Next
that
one. I mean, the fact that there's no debate about it. I mean, Geno Smith had a good run, but yeah, it's time. Jacksonville and the Chargers.
Jacksonville.
I agree. Chargers are frauds.
I'm taking
No.
the Chargers.
I think their coach sucks though.
Damn, bro. What you got against Brandon Staley?
I feel like he's been the reason Herbert hasn't been good for the past 3 years, 2 years.
Damn.
Maybe they should get Sean Payton.
So we got what?
Okay.
2 Jags and 1 Charger. Okay. We have Miami against Buffalo. Buffalo, baby.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
You know they're going to the Super Bowl for number 3.
Mhm.
You know they're going to play their hearts out.
So I told Andy. He got mad at me.
Why?
Andy's a hater, dude. He's a hater.
Opposite conference.
He lost the fantasy championship because of that game. You know Andy hates him now.
Well, you know why he's mad though, because Randy won't let him forget it.
Good. I wouldn't either. Fuck Andy. I don't know. Shit, I was in that chat at that time and I was telling them like you should just do like a kicker versus kicker 1v1. And I keep telling Andy, if you would have accepted that, you would have won. He's like, oh, I know, but my team's a bunch of frauds. They suck. And then, since he had the first round bye, his team put up 180 that weekend. He was talking shit. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm about to run away with the championship. I'm like, well, watch. Your team put up 180 in the bye week. Next week, you're going to fucking flop it. Which happened. Well, against Randy, though.
Well, that shows him not to talk sweet anymore.
We'll never learn.
Facts. We got fucking Frank's Goats Vikings against the New York Football Giants. And that
Upset
should be a
alert.
really fun game.
Upset alert. It's not noon. We're going to get, I don't even know what they call him, unnoon Kirk, whatever. Upset alert.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. The
I'm going
Giants.
I got the Vikings.
Come on, Bob.
They could beat the Giants.
They can, but they choke, bro. They always choke.
Yeah. Who you got?
So
Mateo?
Come on, Mateo. Mateo, come on.
All right. I'm picking the Vikings. I'm sorry, but if Kirk Cousins makes me look like a fucking fool, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm never
He
gonna
makes
forget it.
everybody look like a fool, man.
Facts.
That's my boy, and I hate it so much.
New nightmare. Kirk.
Kirko Chains.
This shit's so funny to me. This next game, Cincinnati.
I wish the Seahawks would have got a different matchup. Like, if it was the Seahawks versus Vikings,
That would have been a good game. That would have been a
because
real
they got
good
the
game.
Niners, a team that obviously knows them. Yeah, I don't give the Seahawks much of a chance against them.
What if the Seahawks somehow upset the 49ers? Are we gonna let Andy forget about this?
We beat them up. We catch them in the alley. Tell them what the 12th man's all about.
I was about to be like for 12.
Yep.
For fucking Geno.
Pull up on some Geno Smith jerseys, catch them in the alley.
I don't think Andy would talk to us for like a whole year if the fucking Seahawks win. Let's see. Baltimore and Cincinnati. I got the Bengals.
Cincinnati by 1 million.
By $1 million.
Is
Damn.
Lamar,
Lamar's coming back.
doesn't seem like Lamar's going to play.
fucked up, Bobby.
See what
Tyler
happens to these running quarterbacks? They get hurt. Sorry. I'm just saying.
They don't have Tyler Huntley either. That means they're going to play. Who's their third string?
Trace McSorley?
No, he's on the Cardinals.
No.
They're going to play.
Oh.
I can look this up now. Hold on.
You're some weirdo.
Ravens.
Mr. Relevant.
They are playing.
Not Purdy?
Demon, bro.
It's not.
Don't let Andy hear me say that.
He's mid.
Oh, it's Anthony Brown, rookie.
Okay, but well, good luck to him. Next game or last game of Wild Card Weekend,
Buccaneers.
the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. In my heart of hearts, I really don't think the Bucs are gonna win, but I'm still picking them to win because I fucking hate the Cowboys.
I'm team Tom Brady for the rest of the season. Tom Brady. I'm riding Tom
I'm
Brady.
going
all
with the
way.
Bucks. Mateo, you're a hater. I'm going with the Bucks.
I mean, I'm also going with the Bucs, but
No, you're a hater because you're just choosing against the Cowboys.
Well, okay. How about I'll make the argument that playoff Lenny is about to go crazy.
Playoff Lenny. Oh my god.
Playoff
The
Lenny,
dude's
playoff
like, isn't he split reps with Rashad White now?
Yeah.
That's the point. Save him for the playoffs.
Yeah, bro. Save all the endurance, the energy.
They're gonna win because Dak's gonna throw like 2 picks.
2. He might throw 4.
Is
I'm
Dak
giving him
good?
the benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Is Dak good?
Is Dak Prescott good?
No.
He's
I'd
better than
rather-
Justin Fields.
Bro, I'd rather have that
For
one.
now.
I'd rather have Taylor Heineke.
Damn, bro, really?
Yep.
Now, that's just disrespectful. Dude that lost his job to Carson Wentz.
Also, is Carson Wentz not good?
Mm.
My mutual Bears fan said Carson Wentz had an MVP yesterday. And I was like, I don't know about that, bro.
He had a what?
That was the
An
Doug,
MVP.
that was the Doug Peterson effect.
I don't think Carson Wentz has ever won an MVP in his entire career.
He was supposed to, and then he broke
Yeah,
his.
he was supposed to.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, that's
Hit
fucked
that
up,
note.
dude.
I think Aaron
Ooh.
Rodgers was that year. Thank you.
Aaron Rodgers did not deserve the MVP last season, by the way.
Last season?
Should have been Tom Brady's.
Who deserves it this year?
Probably Patrick Mahomes.
I think there's a difference though between who deserves it and who's going to win it. Mahomes is probably going to win it, but who deserves it?
Don't let me down. Don't let me down, bro.
Hold on, let me think about this.
Come on, man. Don't let me down. It's the same argument as we had last year. Rodgers and Brady. Come on.
So
What's your argument?
Tom Brady? Tom Brady?
Oh,
Mahomes is going to win it this year, but who deserves it is Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts.
Oh, facts. I forgot about the Eagles. Just because they're on their first, they're on their bye. That's
It's literally like the
right.
same argument. Like Hurts has like, I mean, Mahomes has more bigger numbers, whatever you want to say. But like when it comes to like the efficiency and QB rating and like touchdown and interceptions, like Hurts is over him.
Here's the only thing. I don't think he didn't play all the game. They're not going to give it to him because he didn't play 17 games. He
Yeah.
only played 14 games.
But he didn't miss that many.
I think. Did he miss 3? 2 or 3?
2 or 3.
I still
Yeah,
think
but like
I agree.
it's gonna be Mahomes, but I think it should have been Hurts. Or it should be. But that's what I was trying to get at. Like Jalen Hurts has these numbers and Rodgers had similar, like over Tom Brady last year, and they gave it to Rodgers over Brady, but this year they're probably gonna give it to Mahomes over Hurts, probably only because of the games he missed. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he wasn't available the whole season. Yeah, I feel you. Why is that?
But those games he didn't play in, didn't they lose both?
Yes, Gardner Minshew lost both games.
Yeah, by the way, that guy's a fraud. I know
He's
your
always
old
been a
boy
fraud.
Evan kept hyping him up.
Didn't you?
Yeah, Gardner Minshew.
Bro. He hypes everyone up that's popular. He's like Odie. Him and Odie would get along. For real. Both of them bugs. Love you.
Damn. You love Evan?
No, I lied. He's all right.
He's all
Now
right.
watch. We're going to get on the chat. What the fuck did you say? Send. Then he's going to be like, I heard
Evan's
you.
a hater. You know he's not watching this.
How do you feel about putting Bobby in the chat?
I'm not in the chat anymore.
What's up?
I'm not in the chat anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I left a while ago.
What the fuck? Oh, never mind.
Shit, add Bobby if you want. Okay.
All right? Shit, Andy's about to talk sweet to you if we add you to the chat.
Oh, I'd love to.
No, we'll add him to
Andy
the.
sends like 2 messages a day.
I'm gonna add him to the Dick Breath J-Mac one. That'd be easier
Bet.
because that's a real one-on-one with. Oh, we're still streaming. What am I doing? I'll do this later. Anyways, all right. So we made our picks. Talking about recap. Did you want to talk about yesterday's ass whooping?
No.
I mean, I know we
Sure.
touched on it a
Sure,
bit, but
man.
I mean,
Do you think
Just
the
saying.
committee's finally? I know we only got one more season of the 4 teams, but you think the committee's finally going to be like, let's put the best teams over the most deserving teams?
Yep. That shit was ridiculous.
Damn,
I think
I heard
Michigan would have got blown out. Michigan would have lost by 50 as well.
you ain't wrong. I heard Frank put like $200 on TCU.
who told him to do that? E?
He did. He was on
Oh my
the
God.
the train, the TCU train. I'm not gonna lie, I was too, but I didn't put money like that on them.
I didn't put any type of money, to be honest.
My argument is the only team in a game against Alabama, the only team that would have been favored over Alabama would be Georgia.
Fair.
That's my
What about-
only argument.
How about Notre Dame?
I'm ignoring you for that.
I mean, I had to represent Jordan somehow. But anyways,
Jordan, oh my God, that dude.
I miss him, bro.
Do you though?
Kinda. Because I want him to talk about your Colts and just hear the most outlandish shit, to
Oh
be
my
honest.
God, dude, I can't. I haven't talked to him recently about the Colts. I don't want to. He's gonna say
He's
some
the only-
dumb shit.
Hey, I'll say this on stream. He's the only one that didn't pay me yet.
Who didn't pay?
He hasn't paid you?
No, bro.
Who
Have
didn't
you
pay?
asked him?
Yeah. He called
What'd
Andrew
he
while
say?
we were working out, and I was like, hey, bro, tell Jordan. So he told Jordan. He's like, oh yeah, I messaged Mateo a while ago. He didn't message shit, bro. Fucked up. Bastard.
He was late for mine too, but he paid when I asked him.
Damn. Maybe he just don't like me. We're having another one next year. Should we do what's it called? A draft day special? Should we do like a live stream of us watching the draft?
Draft day.
The actual NFL draft?
Fantasy draft day or actual
Yeah.
draft?
Like the actual draft. Like I'll set up well, I'll be in person, but I'll set up like a
Oh,
camera and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Your phone's not gonna blow up.
No, I mean maybe I'll get an actual
It's a
camera.
long ass night, a long ass video.
Yeah, true. But I think that last time it was fun as hell. Yeah, we're not gonna have it in Andrews again because his household's gonna be different. That's all. We're gonna have to be quiet.
Andy
But,
saw
Huh?
Andy saw my message. He's gonna
Uh
type.
oh.
Here we go.
Uh oh.
Oh my God, dude.
For the people not understanding what's going on, we have Bobby. Ask him why he's running from the podcast.
Well, you had that picture ready for him.
Wait, what picture? You saw that shit?
Check the chat.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. All right, we'll say it on stream. I'm gonna send it to you personally. So my brothers caught him lacking at the draft at our fantasy football draft, and I have this ready in case Andy wants to talk sweet. Go ahead,
They
bro.
caught him lacking.
Yeah, bro.
Where'd you put it? Did you put it?
God damn it, Andy! What the hell, dude? I'm saving that.
My brother, I went to go yesterday or no Sunday, and he's like, "What's your boy's name? The 49ers fan?" I was like, that's my boy Andy." He's like, your guy was wilded on your couch. I was like, "What are you talking?" "What are you talking about?" They said it to me. I was like, "Hell no, bro."
That was that was recent.
That was the day of the fantasy football draft, the live
Oh,
draft.
like they sent you that picture that day.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Damn, Andy's wild, dude.
For real. I showed Andrew already. Andrew was fucking crying.
God damn it, Andy! In a room full of dudes.
Oh, my video didn't send you. Hold on.
What? League owner exposed changing his picks. What are you talking about?
I have you in 4K exposed.
How?
Wait till it sends. Hold on.
Oh God. Hold on. Now I guess this is just we're bullshitting now towards the end of this episode. I need to see what this is.
Did it go through? Did you see
Nope.
it?
Nope. Nothing went through, bro.
Oh. Andy's typing again.
Fake receipts.
Bro. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Oh, here. I'll send you this one too so you can save in case you need it.
Oh
There you
damn,
go.
you got a lot about him, don't you?
No, this is just a good universal one.
Oh, I got that one.
Okay, but
I was there that night. He was wilding too.
what are you talking about, bro? This is not even ESPN. This is the fucking regular draft, bro.
What are you talking about?
This is just the regular draft. This is not even ESPN, bro.
What do you mean ESPN? I got you in 4K going back after the pick to change your pick.
I didn't change shit.
You did something.
You took a video of that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Everybody was like, "Whoa!"
Everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
You clicked the wrong guy.
Hold on.
Oh no, because I had them on queue and I didn't press draft, but I had them in queue and I just switched it.
Oh,
Because you have to put them in the queue and then you press draft. Hold on, Andy's about to. Hold on. Hold on.
I said not surprised. Oh, I have a good one. Hold on. I've had this picture saved for like 2 years.
Oh God. Hey, what's with the fucking hostility? Get out of here.
Did my picture go through?
Maybe this was a bad idea adding you to this fucking chat.
Did it go through? This is the last thing I'm
Nope.
gonna send. I'm done. Oh, it didn't go through? Hold on. I'm gonna send it again.
Andy needs to chill. Anyways, is there anything else we want to cover before we sign off for today?
So Mahomes MVP, even though it should be Hurts.
Probably.
I would agree.
I agree with that.
Who's winning defensive player? Is that
Okay.
Nick Bosa? Oh God,
It's probably gonna be Michael Parsons. Let's be real.
it's gonna be Nick Bosa.
Again? Oh no, that was TJ Watt. Really? Nick Bosa, you think he's gonna win that shit?
And I mean, they always give it to the sack record or the sack leader.
Hey, what happened to Aaron Donald? He disappeared, huh?
He got hurt.
Wasn't he injured?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought he was hurt.
Maybe because the Rams are so fucking irrelevant. I didn't even realize. Other than your boy Baker. Who's winning coach of the year?
Ramsey.
Coach of the year, McVay.
It's got to be either.
Not McVay, I'm sorry.
either-
Shanahan. Shanahan's coach of the year.
Sirianni, bro.
Sirianni or Dabo, whatever.
Oh, facts. Brian Daboll. Also, Jalen Ramsey's buns. I've been saying he's burnt toast every year, just like Jair.
That picture you always post, it kills me. It's literally just burnt toast with like a mic.
For
You always just post it's like Jalen Ramsey.
what the fuck is this picture, dog? What the fuck is that?
Hey, for 2 years.
Oh god, Andy's gonna save that. He got you, bro.
God damn it.
Oh, that's
Hey.
perfect. Damn.
God damn it. Damn, bro.
Oh,
You're
man.
fucked.
I'm gonna have Andy make a picture for you. He did some shit to me a couple years ago about Jimmy Butler, but I'm gonna remind
Butler.
Andy to do it to you for Justin Fields.
Okay, but
You
I
don't know what
accept
it is,
that.
but you'll find out. You'll find out.
Oh god. Should I be scared?
Nah, it's kind of funny, but
Who's winning offensive rookie of the year?
Justin Jefferson.
you said rookie or offensive player?
I think he said rookie.
This dude froze again.
No, I'm good. Anyways. Cooper Cup.
What? Who'd you say? Or what?
I
What
said who's
award?
offensive rookie.
Kenneth Walker
Bingo.
or Garrett Wilson?
Justin Jefferson.
We don't reward Vikings players in here.
Yeah.
Facts.
If that's the case, then
You said Christian Watson?
nah. He didn't do shit for half the season.
He said Romeo Dobbs.
That's the real answer. There you go.
And lastly, defensive rookie of the year, and why is it Jaquan Brisker?
Who?
Jaquan Brisker, bro.
He said,
Best,
who?
best safety.
Sounds like a soccer player.
Oh,
said
you know?
safety?
Yeah.
Safeties don't win awards.
Jaquan Brisket? Who?
Brisket.
Jacoby
Brisker,
Brissett.
dog.
Jacoby Brissett?
That's
It's gonna
fucked
be
up.
Sauce Gardner.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. I forgot all about Sauce Gardner. Yeah,
Big Sauce.
Sauce Gardner.
Very quickly, since we haven't done one in a while, I know the thoughts on the World Cup. Were you satisfied in general?
No,
Oh,
no. Was not satisfied.
overly satisfied, man. Great World Cup.
Wait,
Besides the location and the host nation, great World Cup.
Don't let them find you, but I feel that.
Fuck 'em.
actually.
Pull up. Pull up. I got Aga
Nah.
waiting outside.
I can imagine Ego waiting inside your house, and you're like, he's like, oh yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad Mexico won one game. That was sick. But yeah, it was very. I forgot which one. I was watching the Netherlands and I think France, and how they came back or whatever. That was a good ass game.
Do you think
Netherlands
Messi,
and Argentina.
Argentina, yeah, those are great game.
do you think Messi's going to play again, or do you think he's done in the World Cup? He said he wants to run one more.
I think it's possible, just because he's Messi. But like, I don't know. 4 years, he's already old as shit.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
only 4 years away. That's 2026.
I really wanted him in for him to come to the MLS so bad. That would
So
have
that's
been
not
awesome.
happening anymore or no?
No, he re-signed with PSG.
Oh.
Damn.
And then Ronaldo
They're
I
good
went
was
as hell,
hoping
right?
I was hoping him and Ronaldo would come. That would have been awesome.
and Ronaldo
You
went to
know.
Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah, they threw him the fucking more than a bag. I don't even know what you
You
would call
see,
that.
is it true that FIFA downgraded his rating because he went to Saudi Arabia? Did you
Did
hear
they?
about that on the game?
That's fucked up.
I don't know. I
I
heard
wouldn't doubt it.
All right, fellas. That
All
was going this time. I appreciate everyone watching, listening. All of our shit is in the description. Maybe next week, if not the week after. We'll see what happens after during the playoffs.
with Odie.
So, yeah, with Odie, we got to get. I always say this: we got to get fucking Bob and Andy on the same. That's content in the same episode.
I was on
That's
there with
toxic if you ask me.
Facts.
We got to get Frank whenever the Vikings lose. After they lose this weekend.
Hey,
We'll
should
get
we
Andy,
have a? What's up?
we'll get Andy when the 49ers lose on Sunday.
We need to meet up for a game, all of us.
Oh yeah, we did that last
Boys.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. At least one game. If
Super Bowl.
we'll just say okay, Super Bowl. Yeah, we'll do Super Bowl. Fuck it. I'll host it. So
Didn't we do the championship games last year? Conference.
yeah, we did. I mean, that was more like a low key thing, but I'm still down for that. But Andrew will host it, but we'll have to be quiet. So.
Okay.